Good morning. I'm Marius Robinson. I've been teaching Qi Gong and some Tai Chi now for 20 years this year. And this year we've had a visitor from South Africa who has been taking our Tai Chi classes by storm because he's been so good. He studied in China last year, and there's a lot for all of us to learn from him. His name is Ian, and so I'm introducing him today to you, and he'll show you what he does, and he does it very well, and I'm learning from him as well.
Hi, I'm Ian. I'm from South Africa. I've been volunteering at the local community center and helping people connect with their inner resources or the inner healing resources through Qi Gong. Qi Gong is a martial art very similar to Tai Chi. There's a lot of similarities and same breathing exercises, but Qi Gong is used to heal the body from the inside, and it's believed to help generate the Qi or the energy from the Dantian and spread it throughout the body to where it's needed most. Tai Chi, what we also teach, but not at the community center, is more of a martial art, and it's how to apply the Qi once you've learned how to generate it. And it's a beautiful art, almost close to a dance, is you can set your own difficulty. All the movements are the same, but the way you do it and how much you put into the movements determines your level of difficulty. It's a set of exercises anyone from any age can practice. You can practice it as a kid, as an adult, even as a senior, depending on how much you want to put in, and you do it at your own level of comfort. Qi Gong is a set of stretching exercises combined with conscious breathing. Theoretically, it's believed to be able to move energy throughout the body to the specific parts where most needed and heal the body from the inside. What's beautiful about it is that you can do Qi Gong at any age, from being a senior to being a child to an adult. You set your own level of difficulty. The movements are the same. You do what you can. Qi Gong itself is a bunch of exercises that combine stretching, breathing, and exercises meant to build your balance in your body. What's amazing about it is you can do it anywhere, anytime. It doesn't take up a lot of room, and it will benefit you much more in the long run. And anyone can do it, and I highly recommend anyone who lives in the Key Biscayne area to drop by at the community center on Fridays or Sundays at 8:30, as we do a free class for anyone who would like to help reconnect with their inner healing resources. All right, so we're going to all just take our hands and place it on our Dantian, and I want you all just to take a deep breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth. You can close your eyes if you want. Always take this time before we start just to get ourselves focused. Just breathing in and out. Do not be afraid to take a breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now for the next step, try to breathe through your stomach rather than through your chest. So as you breathe in, push out your stomach, taking in all the air into your body. And as you breathe out, slowly pull it back in. You can keep your eyes closed if you can hear me well enough. And just focus on breathing through your stomach, in through your nose, and out through your mouth. Slowly from here, we're going to take our hands and we're going to drop it down to to our legs. We're going to slowly sit down. When we're sitting down, I want you to make a conscious effort to push your glutes or your pelvic area backwards. As you're sitting down, try to sit down in a straight line. We don't want to be leaning forward, and you don't want to be leaning back. Imagine you're sitting down on a chair and you are directly moving down in a straight line, as if your back is against the wall. So have your feet about shoulder width apart and have them face forward, parallel, straight to the wall. As we come up, we're going to straighten our arms and then let them fall. Keeping our back straight, as straight as you can. Straightening your arms as you come up, and then letting them come down in a wave. Try to break it down as you come up. Your arm is straight, your knees are straight. Slowly relax your shoulder and your hips, then your elbows and your knees, and then your wrists and your ankles. Having them ultimately connected. Breathing in as you come up and out as you come down. Take this time to connect your mind with your body and just focus on connecting your breathing with your movements. Straightening your legs and your arms, and letting them come down in a wave. Bring your hands back to our dantian, and take a deep breath in and out. Take this time just to loosen up. Let your hands dangle at the sides. We're going to keep them at dead weight. Your arms should only be moving because of the rotation of your body, not because of your arms. And just let them head from side to side on the opposite hips. Breathing in and out. Just loosening up the body. Slowly, if you can, just bring them up to your shoulders. And try doing this without using your arms as much. And just using the momentum of your hips. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the stomach and out through the stomach. Here, we're going to move our hands to our sides. We're going to all look to the left. As we turn our necks, try to turn your wrist as well. You're going to be stretching all the muscles in your neck. Once you're looking at the blue wall next to you, or the opposite side on the left, try to angle your eyes up without moving your head, looking up at the ceiling, and then looking down with your eyes to the floor. Slowly moving back as you breathe out. Looking at the right side now. Turning your neck as far as you can, trying to look behind you essentially. Keeping your head still, tilting your eyes up the corner of the roof, and then back down without moving your head. Slowly coming back. Breathing in. Storing all that air in your body, holding it in there to help with the stretch. And then breathing out, coming back forward. Breathing in. And out. And in. Holding your breath, and then breathing out. Remember to breathe in through your nose, and out through your mouth. Last time. Slowly coming back. As we look to the left, slowly moving into a new position. We're gonna bring our front foot so that the toes are facing the wall, straightening the back knee. I want you to focus on keeping the back heel flat on the floor and keeping the knee as straight as you can. Remember, it's important to make sure that it doesn't cross this 180-degree line, or you will be losing balance. And we're leaning forward. Try to not see your toes. If you can, bend your knee more until you don't see it. And from here, we're gonna look even further to our left, stretching the back, breathing in. As we breathe out, slowly bend both knees and bring your body to the front. Keeping both heels flat on the floor. Back knee straight, front knee bent, putting all your weight forward. Now looking to your right as far as you can, stretching the back, and then slowly as you breathe out, bending both knees. And breathing out. Once you come to the middle, start transitioning to breathe in, stretching out your breath until you can't anymore, holding it in, and then slowly breathing out. Make this effort to go a little lower each time when you transition, focusing on bending and straightening the knees. Breathing out. One last time. Now slowly as you breathe out, coming to the front, pausing, keeping both knees bent, looking up at the ceiling, and then slowly straightening your knees. We're going to take this time to breathe in deeply. Through our nose, try to stretch out each breath, and you're going to push up the sky. Try to stretch up as far as you can and touch the roof. And as you breathe out, slowly looking at one of your hands as it comes down. and breathing out. Try to stretch out your arms, your legs, your back, everything. Imagine you getting up in the morning for the first time, stretching out, embracing the day. And as you breathe out, slowly let your arms come down, looking at one of your hands as it comes to the middle. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, holding your breath. And slowly breathing out, controlling the breath as it leaves your body. Here we're going to widen our stance. Not too wide, but wide enough that you're comfortable with moving. We're going to take our right hand, bring it to the front, bending both knees. Both hands at the front. Slowly as we move the left hand and the right hand all the way back to the shoulder. I'm going to stretch, pushing our shoulders into each other, and then slowly as we breathe out, shooting forward. Keeping both heels flat on the floor at all times. Breathing in. And slowly breathing out. Try to imagine that you're holding a bow and arrow. As you're taking the bow, you're pulling back the snare as far as you can, about to shoot, and as you let go of the snare, you let all of the energy flow into the front fist. Bring your other hand down to your hip, and the other hand all the way forward. Remember, it's important to keep your back straight, but also to bend the front knee and keep your back knee straight. Breathing in. And slowly breathing out. And in. And out. Putting our hands on our dantian. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Take this time to catch your breath. Breathe in through your stomach, and then pull your stomach in as you breathe out. Pushing and pulling. As we bring our hands together, and bring it down to our sides, we're going to bring one hand up, slowly bring our hands all the way to about our rib cage. As you reach this point, we're going to take one hand, flip it around, the other hand is going to go up. For this exercise, focus on stretching as much as you can, trying to grab that roof with your one hand, and then stretching in the opposite direction with the hand trying to reach the floor. Pulling on either sides of your body. And slowly breathing out. Breathing in. Try to stretch out each breath as you can through your nose. And then slowly breathing out. Now for a more intermediate level, you can keep doing what you're doing. If you feel you want to challenge yourself, slowly lift one leg. You try to keep your balance and build the muscles in your ankle. And breathing out. Remember to focus on your breathing. Don't let it just breathe automatically. Do everything you do consciously. Try to feel the breath entering your body and then slowly letting it out. Shifting your weight from side to side. Here, keeping our feet a little wider. I'm going to sit down, keeping our back straight. We're first just going to move our hand, let it come up. And I want you to imagine you're drawing a circle or an oval, almost like a square with no edges. From here, start to follow your hand with your hips, bending one knee and straightening the other. Straightening both knees, shifting the weight, and then bending both. Try to breathe in as your hand comes above the 180-degree line, and breathe out as it goes below. Breathing in as you rise, and out as you fall. From there, we're going to switch the hands. Breathing in and out. Slowly bringing your feet together. From this position, we're going to be taking our feet. I want you to look up at the ceiling, wherever you are. Find a place where you can concentrate, a little spot, anything that you can't take your eyes off. And as you're looking at that, slowly come onto your toes. Try to go as far up as you can, holding your balance and not taking your eye off that marker. Holding it as long as we can. And then as we breathe out, slowly come down. Breathing in. Try to hold your breath as long as possible. And down. Breathing in. And out. As far as you can, try to almost push yourself up all the way to the roof. And then breathing out. One more time. Slowly as we turn around. We're going to widen our stance again. We're going to sit down. We're going to try and sit as low as we can without hurting ourselves, and just push out with the one hand, breathing out. As we turn our hand around, breathing in, we switch our hands. Take this moment to catch your breath and just let the air come in through your nose and out through your mouth. In and out. Here, I'm going to do a pose called standing tree pose. This is believed to be the most natural position your body can be in when generating energy or Qi. Slowly going to bring your arms up and try to form a natural curvature with your arms as if you're holding a round object like a bowl, a basket, a bucket, something big that folds your arms all the way around the rim. Just taking a deep breath in. As you breathe out, slowly earth yourself. Remember to keep your feet parallel, facing forward. And we're trying to just sit down. We're not trying to lean forward, not trying to lean back, pushing our pelvic area as far back as we can, keeping the back straight, and just earth yourself into the floor. Take this time just to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Remember, there shouldn't be any tension in your shoulders. If you are standing in this type of position, try to push them down if you must, but there shouldn't be any tension. All you should be focusing on is keeping your elbow and your wrist in one line. Relax the shoulders. From here, I want you to make an effort. Slowly close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. In and out. While your eyes are closed, try to imagine you're holding a bowl, a basket and bucket, something round. And I want you to imagine that bucket filling up with water ever so slightly, each time more and more and more, every time you breathe in. As you breathe in, you will see this bucket slowly filling up with water. And as you breathe out, I want you to breathe out all the stress, negativity, tension, all the tension out of your shoulders, your body, everything built up over the ears, and just let it come out. Keeping our eyes closed, letting this bucket fill up with new energy as the water comes inside, and then breathing out, just relaxing, earthing ourselves even more into the floor, and letting out all the old stress and negative energy. Try to keep your eyes closed and just picture this image in your mind. See this bucket filling up with water with each breath you take. Try to see the negative energy coming out of your breath, your mind's eye, and letting it just leave your body. I want you to compare this water you're building up with your energy. Try to feel the energy building up in between your arms. If you can't feel it, try to imagine it until you do. Quiet your mind, Let it become like the water, completely still, until the image becomes clear. Some people do feel that they heat up during this pose. It's completely natural. Just breathe and breathe out. Now slowly, keeping your eyes closed, I want you to see this water in the bucket filling up all the way to the rim. And I want you to slowly let your body rotate, whichever way your energy flows naturally, whichever way you feel most natural, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. And just try to make that water move around the bucket from your one hand to your elbow, to your shoulder, all the way across your chest to the other shoulder, the other elbow, to your hand, and then back in a circle. Try to ever so slightly make this rotation with your hips, not with your arms, keeping your torso locked into place, and just slowly letting your body move either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Ever so slightly. Try to see that water moving around in a circular motion, almost as if you are creating a whirlpool. Moving from one side to the other, all the way around your arms. Remembering to breathe in deeply through the nose. And as you breathe out, just relax even more. Sitting down. Slowly, as we come to a halt, we're going to take a deep breath in, slowly opening our chest a little, expanding the circle with the arms, and as we breathe out, we're compressing that ball of energy you just created, pushing it all the way back. Breathing in and out. Try to see that circle expanding, this big ball of energy, as you put new breath into it, and then compressing, making it more dense and powerful than before as you breathe out. Try to feel that energy being stretched like a piece of taffy and being compressed again. Opening your arms just a little bit wider each time. Taking one last deep breath. Holding it, and as you breathe out, slowly let your arms come down, still keeping the circular form. Having your hands rest right underneath your dantian, just above your waist. From here, we're slowly going to widen our stance just a little bit. Just a bit wider than shoulder width apart. You can open your eyes. Remember to keep your feet parallel forward and slowly sitting down. We're going to move our arms, bring them up all the way to about eye level, and we're going to form a triangle image with our hands. I want you to look through the triangle. As you breathe in, slowly come up, straightening the knees. As you breathe out, slowly try to sit down, keeping your back straight down into the floor. Pushing back your pelvic area and your chest, making sure that everything is in one line. From here, slowly let your eyes close. Just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And a deep breath in and out. Try to imagine you're standing somewhere outdoors where you're comfortable. It can be on a nice green field, in a park, the ocean, beach, anywhere you feel comfortable outdoors. Want to imagine you standing like this, in this exact position, and you're facing the sun. I want you to feel the sun's energy on your palms, as if your hands have become solar panels. Just breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Try to feel the energy building up as it comes down your fingertips, into your hands, your wrists, letting it come down all the way into your forearms, your elbows, into your arms, your shoulders, letting it just flow down into your body. Coming down your shoulders into your chest, down your spine, the middle of your body, down to your abdominals, letting it all store at its core at the dantian. Just building up the energy. Try to feel the blood flow coming down from your fingertips all the way down your hands, your arms, and into your body. Slowly, as we breathe in, we rotate the body to one side just slightly, and breathe out, rotating into the other, ever so slightly. Keeping our arms locked, not using our arms, but just our hips, or our torso for that matter. Still sitting down. I want you to still feel that blood flowing down your arms, all that energy moving down into your body and storing in the dantian. Breathing in and out. Slowly as you breathe out, bring your arms down, still keeping the shape. And now I want you to feel that blood flowing in the opposite direction. Just concentrating on your breathing. Try to feel that blood and energy flowing down from your shoulders, down your arms, your elbows, your forearms, into your hands. Let it store as if you're holding a little ball of energy on the palms of your hands, right by your dantian. Just concentrating on your breathing. Slowly as we open our legs, just about shoulder width apart, having our eyes open. We're going to break down the next movement in 3 sections. We're going to breathe in. As we breathe in, I want you to take your one arm, let it come across your body. Now it's important here to focus on not using your shoulder as much and letting your hand rotate, not your arm. Making a circle using the elbow, not the shoulder. Breathing in as the hand comes up and out as the hand comes down. And in and out. Deep breath in. Looking at your hand as your hand comes to your face, slowly rotating the hand, looking at the back of the hand, and then coming down. Imagine you're scooping up air, breathing in the air as it comes up to your face, and then breathing out, letting the old air go. Just taking in new positive energy, replacing it and letting the old negative energy and tension leave your body. Slowly switching the hands. Now we're going to straighten the one knee, bend the other, slowly straightening both knees, switching your weight to the same side as where your hand is, and slowly following your hand with your hips, hereby making a bigger circle using your entire body and not just your arm. Breathing in and out. Taking in new energy and relaxing as you come down. Pushing and pulling. Breathing in and out. Now, as we come up, we're going to bring our hand across our face, and as we get to this 180-degree line, we're slowly going to bring up the other hand. Now, as this hand comes up, the other one comes down, but both hands are still moving right underneath each other in the same direction, just in two different circles. I want you to focus on breathing in as you move your weight to one side, and breathing out as you move your weight to the other. Focusing solely on your hand movements. And from here, slowly letting your body do most of the work instead of your arms. Not taking your eyes off the top hand. I want you to slowly slow down that movement as much as you can. And remember to connect it with your breath. By the time you're out of breath, you should be by the other side, and vice versa as you breathe in. Breathing in and out, pushing and pulling. Slowly bring your hands down. Keeping the circles, bring it down to your dantian. As we slowly breathe in, bring your hands up. You're going to push up the sky, holding your breath, and then slowly breathing out. Looking at one hand as it comes down. Taking a deep breath in until a hand comes here by your ribs. I want you to keep contact with your body. Slowly move it to the back and move it down your body. All the way down your legs to your feet and to your toes. From this position, remember it's important to keep the knees straight and stretch the hamstrings. So instead of focusing on going down as low as you can, I want you to take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, just relax into the position you want to be. Relax forward and down. Taking a deep breath in. As you come up, slowly straightening the back. Pushing up the ceiling, stretching out as far as you can. And slowly breathing out, looking at one hand as it comes down. Taking a deep breath in. Slowly coming down. Keeping contact with your body at all times. Keeping both feet forward, straight and parallel. And slowly breathing in and then relaxing forward as you breathe out. Keeping your legs straight. Taking a deep breath in, coming up. Slowly straightening your back one vertebra at a time. Stretching out your entire body. Try to grab the roof if you can. Slowly breathe out, looking at one of your hands as it comes down. Keep looking at your hands and bring them up again. This time I want you to try and feel the energy building up on your palms, as if it's just laying on your hands. And slowly, as you keep contact with your body, let it heal everything your hands touch. Slowly coming down the sides, down your obliques, your hips, your glutes, letting it heal everything in its path. From the sides of your legs, to your knees, down your calves, slowly coming down to your ankles, and all the way to your toes. Taking a deep breath in, and slowly relaxing forward as you breathe out. Keeping the knees straight. Slowly breathing in through the nose as you come up. Letting our hands follow, coming all the way, pushing up the ceiling. And looking at one hand as you come down. One more time. Try to feel the energy store up as you bring it all the way from the dantian up your stomach, letting it store in your hands. And slowly let it move down the sides of your body. Keeping your knees and your feet straight. And relaxing. Slowly breathing in as you come up. Pushing up the ceiling. And slowly breathing out. Remember, it's important. If you can't feel the energy moving through your body yet, try to imagine it until you do. Slowly as we spread our feet just a little bit apart, keeping them straight forward. I want you to slowly breathe in. This time keeping contact with your body at all times as well. As you're sitting down, you're going to come up, slowly bringing up the fingers, letting it travel alongside your stomach, bringing the wrist together, and then making an entire circle as you come back down. Breathing in and out. As you come up, slowly try to feel the energy being pulled from the dantian, as if you're moving it up your stomach into a circle and then bringing it back from where it came from. Breathing in and out. Slowly breathing in, letting the energy come up, traveling upwards to your body, and then back down, putting the energy back where you took it from. Taking some energy, bringing it up, letting it heal everything it touches, and then replacing it, putting it back where you found it. From here, we're slowly going to come up as we bring our hands all the way here to our ribs. We're slowly going to reverse the movement, this time coming down, still keeping a circular form with our hands, and then rolling our wrist up all the way to our ribs, and then bringing it back down, reversing the entire movement. Just letting the energy travel through our body. Bring our legs together. Take this time just to breathe in and out. Placing our hands on our dantian. I want you to just focus on pushing out your stomach as you breathe in and pulling it in as you breathe out. Just feel your stomach pressing against your hands. We're slowly going to take a deep breath in. This is the deepest breath you've taken in this entire session. Controlling the breath. I want you to slowly breathe in, controlling it as it comes into your body. Still breathing in when you reach the top. And then slowly breathing out as you let your hands come down. Breathing in. And out. In. And out. From here, slowly going to take the hand, place it on the dantian again. On the count of 3, I want you to take a deep breath in each time and slowly close your eyes on 3. Just letting your eyelids fall. And 1. Deep breath in through the nose and out. 2. Deep breath in and out. And 3. Slowly taking the deepest breath in and letting the air leave your body as you breathe out. Slowly closing your eyes. Keeping them closed, try to imagine that you're in a comfortable space. It can be either in your house, in your room, somewhere in nature, anywhere you feel comfortable. Just breathing in and out. Try to imagine you're standing in that place, wherever it may be, and just breathe in and out. From there, I want you to imagine a feather dangling either from a ceiling or if you're outside from a branch above you, letting that feather dangle in front of your face. I want you to give that feather a color, any color you want. Now, as you breathe in, I want you to slowly see that feather pulling in, almost touching your nose. As you breathe out, move away, pushing the feather away with your breath. Breathing in, putting the feather as close as you can to your face, and out. And in, and out. Just letting the feather come in, touching your nose, and then as you breathe out, move away from your face in the opposite direction. Just focusing on your breathing. On the count of 3, I want you to take a deep breath, deeper than you've done the entire session, in through your nose and out through your mouth, using your stomach, not your chest. And 1, deep breath in and out. Stretching out each breath you take. And 2, deep breath in, making a conscious effort to breathe in as much as you can, and out. And 3, deepest breath you have taken the entire session. Let it fill you up all the way on the inside, and deep breath out as you empty your body. Slowly opening your eyes. We're going to bring our hands up. Bring your hands together. And all just thanking each other for being here right now. Thank you very much.